left his wife, his 10 children, his 23 grandchildren, and what he loved most was driving. An accident at Bethlehem Steel left him without his right leg. When he would drive, he would remove his big leg and drive with his left foot. Occasionally, he would try to fit all 22 grandchildren in the same car before luckiest would get a seatbelt. He is the perfect example of why men and women over the age of 60 should be required by state law to renew their driver's license every 2 years. Why would requiring elderly to renew their license benefit them and the general population? By 2030, elderly will comprise nearly 25% of the total people driving. Per mile driven, the fatality rate for drivers 85 years and older is 9 times higher than that of all other drivers. This poster shows you all of 26 million people that are elderly that drive. The ones in red are 18 million, and 18 million are active drivers, while the other ones are not. The first advantage to this would be that older drivers will be able to renew the road laws. 95% of crashes are caused by human error. 3 behavioral factors in particular contribute to elderly making the roads less safe: poor judgment when making left-hand turns, drifting within lane traffic, and decreased ability to change behavior in response to an unexpected or rapidly changing situation. Renewing their license would allow for older drivers to spruce up on the road laws, such as that you must park 25 feet from a fire hydrant. They don't want to get a ticket. This would also allow drivers who have made mistakes to redeem themselves. The state of California requires retesting for anyone involved in a fatal crash or 3 or more crashes in 1 year. California also requires drivers over 70 to retest if they are involved in 2 or more crashes each year. Pennsylvania should adapt this procedure. The DMV would not have to take on full responsibility of retesting drivers. Health professionals could administer tests instead of those who work at the DMV. By reducing testing time, drivers could quickly be screened and identified either as those capable of continuing to drive or those who are in need of further testing. A simple eye exam and questionnaire would be sufficient. By asking older drivers to renew their licenses, other drivers who share the road are being cared for. Changing the state's driving procedures is not a matter of age discrimination. Deficit screening should be given to all drivers whose age-related driving performances are viewed as a safety concern for themselves and other motorists. Eyesight decreases and reflex weaken. It's all a part of life. Road signs can be made with larger lettering, which would assist drivers. Elderly drivers are proven to react more slowly to warning signs. Increased distance between warning and hazard signs may be helpful. We need to work towards improving public transportation and other methods of mobility for older people. Elders will be less reluctant to give up their keys, and families will be less reluctant to take them away if they can retain some independence. In a poll of 50 Alvernia students ages 18 to 56, 15 were convinced that this proposition could make roads less safe. If you are in the area that opposes this proposition or have a neutral feeling about it, I urge you to change your mind. Driving is not a right, it is a privilege. By signing this letter that I'm going to pass around now to the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, you are participating in the fight for safer roads. You are saying that you support giving those who have had car accidents a second chance, healthcare professionals aiding older drivers, process of aging gracefully, and the improvement of road sign